I think people are. I've spoken to a number of people over the past couple of weeks, and so I'm back home in Bristol because I actually couldn't take it. And I just want to give a shout out to anybody whose love language is eating out at restaurants. Lyndon,
language.
Didn't quite hear you. Anybody whose love language is eating out at restaurants, shout out to Cynthia because she told me that's her love language. Anybody who likes going out and seeing their friends, and anybody who likes physical touch, because we are suffering in this quarantine. I had a good friend who told me to go back home. Didn't you, Angela? So yeah, I'm back home. And I'm realizing when I was talking to a few of my friends, a lot of people are like, "Oi, listen, I'm literally walking the line between YOLO and Jesus is coming again soon, and I don't know which side I'm going to fall. So I just feel like I should do whatever I want to do and just forget about the consequences." But then they've got literally like someone on the other shoulder saying, "Nah, relax. Hello, big man, calm down." And I just think that there's going to be a lot of stuff that happens in quarantine because people are losing their minds. And what? They're moving mad. People are moving mad in these streets. And I think when people are cooped up, they get cabin fever and maybe quarantine babies. I don't know.
I think also when your mind hasn't got a variety of different activities or things to think about, things that you wouldn't usually think about, and if you ever thought about them, they wouldn't be appealing, become more appealing when you have nothing to do.
The thing is though, Lyndon, I don't know if you are susceptible to these things because I just feel like if people have got time on their hands, oh, hay fever, leave me alone. I also think it's people who perhaps, not who are single, but people who are living by themselves, because just because you're single doesn't mean that you don't have like a significant other, or you're not in a situationship, or you're not like in some sort of like friends with benefits.
When you say single, you're saying someone that isn't in a relationship or just not married?
People who aren't in official relationships.
Okay.
Because there's people out here in situationships and friendships with benefits and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. That's not my story, but
a little bit more specific on what you're talking about, or else I can't involve myself in the conversation.
Can I just pause you all just for a quick thing? I want people to clap for me for my writing because you know what? When it comes to technology, I'm the one who's letting everybody down. But I feel like I've been on my A game today. The writing is just super. Thanks.
You know what? Like you're in the bathroom. That's the kind of light that you get in the bathroom, friend.
It's spotlights. I'm in the living room.
It's wicked. I need to find better lighting because Linda's just going to complain about this lighting tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even on Saturday.
Sorry, I don't know why I distracted you guys and you're actually saying something sensible.
I was saying that people do mad things in quarantine, and I said I think it's a lot of more single people than people who are married or in official relationships. And Lyndon said, "What do you mean by single?" And I said, "People who aren't married or in official relationships, because you could be in a friendship with benefits, or you could be in a situationship."
It was better before, Angela.
Yeah, it was. Oh my God.
There we go.
But anyway,
yeah, no, it's true. And there's also people who don't care about the police stopping them and ask them where they're going. Or the Holy Spirit stopping them and ask them, where are you going?
The Holy Spirit? The Holy Spirit?
The Holy Spirit stopping people to ask them, where are you going? And what are you going to do and who are you going to meet?
I mean, I don't know.
Finish your sentence?
Never mind.
No, we're black unfiltered, apparently. So please, don't filter yourself.
I don't know what the Holy Spirit's got to do with people going outside.
No, going outside to do a madness. Hello, hi.
Madness. Okay, right. People can do. If you keep people with, inside, people can do mad things. It's what's going to happen. It's what's going to happen. Now, I think we should show a little bit of grace and mercy to those that are doing madness right now because it's a hard time.
No, I'm sorry. No.
Oh.
Because I am not doing a madness.
That's your choice.
Listen, Lyndon, if anybody that you knew started doing a madness, actually, let me just speak on...
What is a madness, though?
But anyway, what is a madness? What do you think a madness is, Lyndon?
You, the question.
No, what do you think a madness is?
You don't flip it back on me. I'm trying to figure out what you think people are doing that is too mad for you.
Everyone's got attitude in quarantine season. Backside.
What do you think a madness is?
How are you going to answer a question with a question.
Yeah, because I don't feel like that question was warranted. But like,
No, but you're like talking about people doing a madness. I'm like, so what?
Oh, you lot are chatting nonsense and chatting breeze. A madness is leaving your house to go meet an appointment because you want to have a physical interaction with somebody.
What you're talking about is sexual activity.
But I'm talking specifically about
that's what we need to know.
Leaving their house to go and have. I can't talk about that because my little sister's downstairs and she's only very little. So leaving their house to go make specific appointments with people who are not their boyfriends. That is a madness.
Appointments
they have a boyfriend.
Appointments that God doesn't smile down at them and say, yeah.
Before we allow
go
in the conversation, we'll bring
the
in
Metropolitan Police and all other police don't sanction those appointments too.
Hold on.
Those kind of appointments.
Hold on a second. So, do these people have boyfriends that they're cheating on? Are you talking about cheating?
I'm talking specifically about people who aren't living with their boyfriends or girlfriends.
Hey, all right, okay, that's cool. Don't knock on the. Right, I can hear you. Right.
Okay.
So about that, right?
Yeah.
You feel I got one person that's maybe getting in their car to go to another person's house to see them.
Or the bus.
Huh?
It's not one. There's plenty of people out here.
No, but if one person is going to meet another person, is that wrong?
You know what? Can I answer this? Funny you should say this. I have a friend who's in the exact situation. Her not boyfriend comes round to her flat where she lives with 3 other people. There's 4 of them in total. And he comes round every evening. Has a sleepover. He gets up. He goes home to his house every day and then goes about his working from home and comes back the next evening, blah, blah. Her flatmates were like, this has to stop.
Why?
It's got to stop. COVID-19, baby. Everyone's got to make sacrifices. And they were like, he's coming in and out of
he's working at home and going to see the same person every day. Is he driving?
No, walking, because he lives around the corner. So they said, they've got 2 options. Move him in or go to his. And she was like, well, he's not my boyfriend, so he's not moving in. His girlfriend's
if they're not ready to do that yet. But if you live around the corner, you just literally just walk into that house to
they don't care. Person. They don't care, Lyndon. And you know what? They have a right not to care because they all live in the house together.
Wait, what?
It's a shared house.
The person's got housemates as well. So you're not only putting the other person
at risk.
At risk, there we go. It's a whole bunch of other people who are not involved in that appointment.
And they're saying, if it was your boyfriend, you could just move in. If you are that desperate to see him every day, become his girlfriend and move in. And I was like, this is awkward. However, they have a point. So my issue is this. People, stop leaving your house to do a madness with people that aren't your boyfriend or girlfriend, okay? Stop risking your life, risking a fine if you live in London, risking embarrassing your race and your family by the Metropolitan Police stopping you and asking you where you're going and someone has to come and collect you, to go and see somebody, who isn't ready to claim you as their boyfriend or girlfriend. Are you mad? You want me to leave my house and then potentially get a fine of £850 and you can't even say this is to raise my girlfriend? You're moving mad. No. I
mean, you could have thought of much worse scenarios than that. That start was very soft.
I said I can't, Lyndon, but maybe you can.
No, I can't.
You know a lot more about the world than me and you, Fabrice, and he's not easily scared, shaken, disappointed. Exactly. So, I mean, at the moment, this is what what me and Fabrice think is wild activity.
That is not a wild activity at all.
What's wild activity, Lyndon?
Wild activity is going to someone's house and having a house party. That's wild activity.
That is that is wild, actually. Yeah, that is wild. I don't know what people are thinking. Didn't some footballer just get arrested because he had like a secret house party?
I don't think he got arrested, but he's wait, no. So there's 2. So there's Jack Grealish, who went out to a party and then his friend crashed his car. So people are just upset because he's going to a party. I don't think he got arrested for that. Yeah, another guy, Carl Walker, did something that's a bit more mad, but him and his boy purchased 2 females for the evening.
Yeah, and
he had to say sorry.
sorry, I'm confused. It's a double date. It's a party. It's a what?
Prostitute.
Yeah.
So I know it's looking for. So he left his house to go and find.
They came to his house.
Let me tell you, if there's anyone that's carrying COVID unnecessarily, it's actually prostitutes at this point, because they've got several different clientele, and they're not on the NHS's list of people who need key workers that need to be tested continuously. So I feel like that is not the kind of people that you want to come to your house at this point.
No, probably not. Probably not.
People don't fear. People really don't fear.
No, people do fear, and that's the issue. People do fear.
You think so?
Every day they're piling on the fear. What do you mean people don't fear?
I think the people that need to have. I think the people who.
Scared.
I think there's a I think the people who have the right amount of caution are at the minimum, and then the minority, yeah, and then there's people who are too scared, and there's people who are not cautious enough. And the people I'm talking about are the people who are not cautious enough at the moment. Like, really, at this time, like, people, you imagine now 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, you're so sick that you're in ICU, you just think, was that even worth it?
The one thing that's being peddled around the world right now is fear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not in Bristol, I can take that for free. Friends, if you want to feel relaxed and calm, come on down to the sunny southwest. I'm telling you, it's a very different environment here. And I can say that because I was in London, living in my flat, in my room, feeling it. I'm not an anxious person at all, actually. I could be a little bit more, not anxious, but I could be a bit more aware of things. And I felt I was starting to feel very anxious in London. Because everywhere you go, like you said, I'm walking, I'm seeing people wearing all kinds of masks, not like a surgical mask, not like a round mask, all kinds of masks. Have come from, I don't know, the future, the past, some sort of like alien party. I honestly,
surprising. The amount of gas masks that I've seen people wear, I think, have you always had them? Like, it's really surprising, like, how many people have gas masks? I don't think you can just buy them just like that.
People are just it's quite scary. And I came to Bristol and it's just a very different environment. It's extremely calm. Yeah. And it just feels different. It's a lot quieter on the streets, but today everybody was just out and about. People obviously had their t-shirts off because it was a bit sunny. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's out here buying ice cream, walking their dog, sharing their ice cream with their dogs.
Ice cream van's still working.
I saw an ice cream van in London 2 weeks ago. So you know what? Here's me. Why don't we clap for the delivery places? You know who I want to clap for? I want to clap for ASOS. I want to clap for DPD, Hermes, who else?
Absolutely.
And Amazon delivered to my house morning, noon, and night. And let me tell you, before, it used to be Amazon people, and they would kind of come with a little bit of like, oh, hi, good afternoon, here's your Amazon. No, boss. Now they knock on the door, leave your parcel, and they're back in their car.
And they're gone. They're gone. You open and you find your package there. It's so true.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they deserve all the accolades and they deserve an applause because, to be honest, every man is at home, and people like me who are trying not to do madness and trying to stay sane, living at home, we're out here spending all our money ordering nonsense.
Yeah,
I need to stop spending money because I'm preparing myself for my Caribbean holiday after COVID-19. So I need to stop spending money. However, yeah, like ASOS got my workout stuff here like the next day, and I said, hallelujah.
They're not doing next day delivery anymore for a while, I think.
But it's still
at least in London. It came in 2 days. Yeah, mine came in 2 days. So yeah, that's actually one of the people that wanted to clap for. All the key workers, NHS, all the delivery people.
And can I say, not nurses and doctors, I'm getting really irritated with people talking about nurses and doctors. Let's talk about the porters and the cleaning staff and the drivers and everybody who's involved. I have a friend who works in logistics for the Royal Free. He's like, I have to go to work every single day. Do you know what I mean? People don't care about me. And it's so, and I said to him, do you know what? Clap for yourself, friend.